Brendan Long here from the Art Center of the Bluegrass, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to make a mixed media bookmark. This is going to be kind of pet themed, but let's go over what we have. We have multiple colored papers here, really cool printed paper. We have a pet paw stamp, works like that. We also have cardstock that we're going to build our bookmark on. So I'm going to start by making this pet stamp all over my patterned paper here. And I'm going to cut these out. And what I'm going to do is use this as sort of a platform to kind of build everything else off of, is this cool paper. So I also did some on my other color paper. And if you have the art kit, your papers might be a bit different colored than mine, but I just got a good variety. And in this project, I really want you to make this your own, so you don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing in this process here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this pet theme. So I'm going to make a doghouse for my pet that I'm going to be drawing in. So I know that a bit of this is out of camera here, but I'll pull it up in just a moment. But I'm making a doghouse and a roof here. And when you're making things out of collage, feel free to think about it in terms of different pieces. To do glue, I'm going to glue both the back of the piece of paper that I'm gluing down and the bookmark itself. That makes sure that we have maximum stickiness if you glue both things. I'm going to glue my doghouse on here. And I think with a mixed media thing like this, it's quite all right if things overlap in kind of interesting and sometimes sloppy ways. Like I'm going to have this, the corners of my doghouse actually go off the page, which I think is kind of fun. And I think that's kind of the fun of mixed media, is it just has a lot of expression and you know, kind of flows all over the page there. All right, so I'm going to put some paw prints up in the sky here. And I'm also going to kind of mix it up and put a paw print here on the doghouse. I'm also going to put a few down here on the ground. And the idea is that we can kind of build this stuff up as we go along. We're going to have multiple layers. And again, yours might look totally different than mine. I'm just putting some ideas out here. All right, now I'm going to draw my dog. So you could use a marker, you could use an ink pen, you could use a pencil, crayon, anything you want. So I'm going to draw this little dog in here. And you can also get creative with this. You can draw whatever you want on there. I was just kind of sticking with the paw theme. It's a cute little dog with some little floppy ears here. And I'm going to also add a little bit of drawing to my background. And with mixed media, you really want to kind of showcase all the different types of media, because texture is important, variety is important when you're doing a mixed media piece. And I'm going to add a little collar to my dog here too. So I'm going to glue that down. Make sure that your marker dries before you try to glue it down, because I had a little bit of a smudge thing happen here. But the color covers it up, so we're all good. And then I'm going to kind of illustrate the background a little bit more. I'm going to make kind of a night sky for Fido here. I'm a little inspired by Van Gogh's Starry Night with this particular arrangement here. And I'm going to tie the bookmark on at or tie the ribbon on at the top of the bookmark there, so it can stick out of your book and tell you where you're at on your page. I pretty much only know how to tie one knot, and I tie it several times. There we go. And I'm going to use some crayon to color in the background here too. Just going to go with a variety of colors. And I'm not being super neat and tidy on this, because I kind of like that rough, rugged look of mixed media artworks, to where they've used a lot of different types of materials. All right, we're almost done. And remember, make this your own. Don't necessarily make a copy of mine. See what you can come up with. And I'd really be excited to see what happens when you let your imagination go wild there. All right, and there's the finished product there. Thank you guys.